Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
Well, this guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. The guy's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been to any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give one. Come on. Yo, guys, this next comedian, are you saying the clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. JoshCast, check it out sometime.
The best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jack Boo!
The Jack turns into the social media world.
Oh, no. It's JoshCast. Call this JoshCast Thoughts. Pretty much I talked to myself and I decided to record it. It's Monday night. It's 11:25, and I just got fired from my funeral service job. So here's what happened. I got this job it's been about a week and a half. I worked 9 days, and it was almost 2 weeks. And pretty much today, I had to park the limos and hearses in the garage. And my boss saw me parallel park, and he got really nervous that I would pretty much crash his car. Now, anybody can drive. Driving is easy. But you have to go to tight spaces and certain morgues and funeral homes. So I understand his concern. And I pretty much knew I was going to get fired today. So at the end of the day, he gave me my check. He said, sorry, it's not going to work out. I can't use you. Even though, for the most part, all I've done is wash cars and do laundry in the garage, business has been pretty slow. But you know what? It's fine. I got paid a really good amount of money for the month, at least to make end meets. And I'm just going to go look for something else. And it had nothing to do with the dead body thing, because the dead body thing wasn't really a big part of the job like I thought it was. Most of the job was washing cars and doing maintenance. But listen. Shit happens. I mean, I've been fired. I realize I've been fired from a lot of jobs. I've been fired for, I worked in a kitchen a few times. Mostly just jobs. A guy hired me as a dishwasher. And this was a catering company in Northeast Philadelphia where I live. And I got fired in the same day because it was just nonstop work. I didn't know where anything was. Like, hand me one of those spoons. Oh, what spoon? Yeah, that big spoon over there. I don't know what there's like 50 spoons. Then, it's like they want you to do 16 hours of work and 8 hours of work. And that's when I started realizing that I have respect for people who work in kitchens. Because, man, it's a lot of work. They want you to do double the work in that hour time. So I got fired that day. And then I found the girl I used to be friends with, who turned out to be a cunt, who I stopped being friends with, I moved in with. She got me a job in a catering company in Northeast as well, different one. And the first day was easy. All I had to do was scoop food on a plate for people and do catering. I got a great tip, $30 tip. The second day I had to work in the kitchen. I knew I was going to get fired. Same thing. I didn't know where anything was. I was too slow. I realized I'm a fucking idiot. Like, anything that requires any kind of brain power, I can't do. The reason why I worked at the government place for 4 years was because it required no brain power. You sat there with your headphones on. You could be in your own world. And you just took checks out of mail. It was so fucking easy. I missed that job. Hope they hire me back. Probably won't. But I can only try. Also, I got fired from a popcorn shop. I talk about that in my act. Pretty much, I sniffed one of the samples. It didn't touch my nose. These two fat black cunts that had nothing to do, who were miserable, walked by. They reported me to corporate and the manager. And they fired me. And this job I got fired from. I got fired for CBS. They said my drawer was short. I believe it wasn't short. I believe somebody sabotaged me, but they said it was because I barely rung any people up that night. I've been fired from a lot of jobs. It seems like I can only do seasonal jobs. That's all I can do. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm living in my parents' basement, folks. One of the most popular downloading sites, Kick-Ass Torrents, recently got closed down. This happened actually in July of last month. And listen, I know it's illegal downloading, but why now is the question. And here's what happened. I think this guy's from Poland. This guy lives in Poland. I don't know if he was hiding out in Poland or I think it's just some really smart Polish guy. There are smart Polish people out there, folks. Not me. And he was, an advertisement contacted him and they set him up. And he went to an Apple store and they arrested him. And they closed it down and he's arrested for God knows how, man. I wonder how much he's going to have to pay for starting a website. But anyways, so all that's up right now is Pirate Bay. And I use it, to download the Howard Stern show and the Anthony Cumia show and other shows you can't get, and also Walking Dead. And it's like, why? Illegal downloading's been around for like 15 years. Now, it's not right. It's stealing. No one likes to be anything stolen from. I got my bike stolen when I was a kid. A big black guy punched me in the head in the old neighborhood, and he ran off with my bike and stuff. And also, when I was a kid, this happened to me. I think I was about 8 or 9, 10 years old. And this kid who I was friends with, he asked me to borrow some video games, and I said no. So I went to the bathroom to go take a shit, and I come back out, and he left. And my sister was like, "Where'd your friend go?" And I was like, "Oh, he had to leave." She was like, "He stole some of your video games." And I was like, "No, he didn't." So she goes to my video games. Sure enough, he stole 2 of my games. So my dad, who I'm kind of mad at this still this day, my dad's an asshole. He's a pussy. He'll yell at me, but he won't yell at other people. He starts yelling at me like, "You fucking asshole, you're supposed to watch him. What were you doing taking this shit? Oh, I work hard to pay for those games." It's like, why would you yell at me? I didn't steal the games. So I ended up throwing up. And I ended up calling his mom, and he ended up giving the games back, and he lied and said I said he could borrow them. But yeah, no one likes to get anything stolen from them. But illegal download's been around for 15 years. And it's like, why stop it now? Why now? Oh, these goddamn, you're watching The Walking Dead without commercials. We got to crack down. Fuck this. You watch it like everybody else. You watch it like everybody else with the fucking commercials, you piece of shit. It's like, why now is everybody cracking down? So, and plus you got YouTube. Now, YouTube, they piss me off because their whole website is about stealing other people's content. Their whole website is pretty much, it's old shows, old videos, old fucking, music and clips and just all different types of content that people steal. And then when you upload something on your channel, they go, sorry, you got a strike in your account now. We're going to have to lock your account or something if you do that one more time. It's like your whole fucking website is about stealing content. Go on there. So even if they get rid of the torrent websites, you still got YouTube, and YouTube might start charging. They have YouTube Red or something, whatever it is, where you pay. But if you don't have AdBlock Plus and you're on YouTube, you're a fucking moron. Download it. It's a free program, AdBlock Plus. You can download it for Firefox, Internet Explorer, any website, any Explorer you use, website navigator, use it. It's so fucking you ever watch a YouTube video and it has like 5 ads? You know what I'm talking about? It's got like 5, like every 30 seconds there's an ad. And it's like, what am I watching? Okay, I could sit through a 5-second ad. I'm not that fucking impatient. But fucking every 30 seconds there's a fucking ad? It's like, what are you, fucking nuts? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just so, and Comcast fucking pisses me off because fucking they gave me 2 strikes on my computer. It's like, what the fuck business is yours when I download? That doesn't make any sense. It's like if I sold you a couch and you bought it from me, and then I got your number and I called you a week later and said, "Hey, you better not be fucking on that couch. Are you fucking on that couch? You better not be coming. It's like, I pay you a lot of I pay the cable bill at my house. So I pay a lot of fucking money, okay, for their fast internet, which is awesome. And they want to sit there and say, hey, you can't download anything illegal. You better not be watching porn. You better not be downloading anything. It's like, go fuck yourself. I can do whatever I want. I paid you. Mind your fucking business. Now Comcast wants to crack that out. So when you get 5 strikes, I have 2 right now. And by the way, when you get a strike, an annoying pop-up ad comes on your computer. And it's pretty annoying. And like, how you have to get rid of it is there's different ways you can get rid of it. But if you have a Comcast Xfinity account, you have to, and my parents have some sort of weird security question linked up. I don't know how to answer. It says, when is your honeymoon? So I went to my parents and I go, hey, what's your honeymoon? They go, we didn't have a honeymoon. I go, what did you put for your answer for Comcast? Like, we don't know. So I put it in Philadelphia. I put in everything. Nothing comes up. So for 2 weeks, I had to sit through this bullshit Comcast. It doesn't affect you if you have, I think, what's it called? Firefox. But it does if you have Internet Explorer. For 2 weeks, I had to sit through that. And then finally it went away. It's so fucking annoying. So YouTube gives me 2 strikes. When you get 5 strikes, I don't know if you get arrested. I think what they do is they slow down your speed. And it's like, I pay fucking a $230 cable bill. I don't even have a TV in my room, by the way. That's for 3 cable boxes in the upstairs, my parents' room, my brother's room, and the living room. I paid the phone bill. We had stupid Comcast. $230. I don't even have a TV in my room. And they're going to sit there and go, we're going to lock your speed. Well, if you lock my speed, I'm going with Fios, motherfuckers. That's what I'm doing. I'm going with fucking Verizon. Give them a shot, because it's like, you have no right to tell me that. So yeah, I mean, legal downloading, but it's like, why stop it now? And I heard that companies use torrent sites to download and stuff. So it's like, and by the way, do you know anybody who pays for Photoshop? Anybody? Like I know there's somebody out there paying for it, but Photoshop is somewhere between $500 to $1,000 for that program. And yeah, if you can make money off it, you can get your money back, but most likely you won't make money off it, okay? Unless you're just on a computer all day studying Photoshop. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's like, I don't have Photoshop, but I've downloaded some programs and software. I've stolen it, I guess you could say. So yeah, but it's like, why crack down now, folks? Why crack down now? To get rid of Pirate Bay, we got nothing. I tried the other torrent websites. If you go to Google and type in torrent sites, besides Pirate Bay, the other ones pretty much fucking suck. There's nothing good to download, and also, I was thinking, music is pretty much free. I used to love going to Circuit City, and for like, every Tuesday, back when Circuit City, before they closed down, when I was a kid, about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I would go to Circuit City, I would go to the CD section, and I would buy a new CD. And how many times did you buy a CD, and the only thing good was the single? The whole fucking CD sucked. Nothing was good but the single, right? How many times did that happen? Every time. So music is pretty much free because everyone got tired of getting ripped off. Everyone started downloading music. Even if they get rid of it, the torrent sites, you still got YouTube and all this shit. So why crack down now? What happened? The government is now consumed with this. Well, I don't know. But anyways, I just had a lot of stuff to say. And usually I just do topical news for my show, and I just want to get this out and get this recorded because I'm already talking to myself. And like I said, I got fired from let me see. I'm going to count how many jobs I got fired from. Okay. First job I got fired from was CVS. That's 1. I got fired from 2 kitchen jobs. I got fired from a popcorn shop. And I got fired from this job. So I've been fired from 5 jobs. There might be one more I can't think of. I got laid off from most of the jobs I have are seasonal, so I got laid off. But yeah, I think I've been fired from 5 jobs. So I can't do anything, folks. Either I get laid off or I get fired. Or once in a while I quit. But anyways, I'm not good at anything. I'm not good at podcasting. I'm not good at comedy. Folks, all I'm good at is being me. And that's not good enough to get me anywhere. Anyways, the show just started. And The next segment, we'll be doing the topical news and going over there. Remember, nobody's listening, so I can say whatever I want. Alright, JoshCast. Gotta look for another job now. JoshCast Tuesday night, unemployed in the parents' basement. Back to that again. Gonna be broke soon. Probably gonna have my car repossessed. And the Helium Comedy Club won't even respond to me, folks. My life can't get better than this. Oh, of course, no pussy, no friends, and stuff like that. Anyways, I already did some ranting in the last clip. Not that anybody listens. So let's get right over to the topical news and see what's going on. I understand certain things are going on. This Olympic guy, he didn't shake this guy's hand after some sort of competitive fight. He got disqualified or something. Lots of things are just going on. Floyd Mayweather's launching a business. Why wouldn't he? He makes more money than any other athlete, that guy from boxing. You know? Giant panda stunned zoo workers with rare birth. Oh, he had twins. So usually that's a human thing. Animals are definitely coming up, people. A lot of stories are actually about just animals and such. Cats and everything. Black China asks Rob Kardashian an extremely viral question. Does she ask to marry him? She asks Rob Kardashian, let's see, things to your heart gets online. Are you still texting bitches, yes or no? Oh, okay. Rob Kardashian's fat. So just goes to show you she's with this guy because he's famous, because he looks worse than I do. Like, I'm fat right now. I'm chubby, but I at least look, at least slightly skinnier than he does. So, once again, details emerge in the final days before a murder-suicide. Shows a family. Really nice-looking white family. DeGeneres under fire for racist Usain Bolt picture. She tweeted about Usain Bolt, and people are calling it racist. About the gold medal. So why can't she... Oh, it shows her in the back of this Kenyan runner guy. She says, that's how I'm running errands. So, doesn't seem racist to me, but once again, you can't say anything bad about blacks, folks. I say bad stuff about blacks all the time. That's why people don't talk to me. I don't see why. Blacks have said bad things my entire life about me. I mean, come on, folks. So why can't I say anything back? A man stumbles upon millions of dollars and a treasure in a barn. Imagine walking to a barn and see a treasure. Go, I'm a millionaire. Eric Clapton catches a massive record-breaking salmon in Iceland. So, I knew something was fishy about that guy. There's a bad joke for that. Not a lot of news going on. Veteran arrested over treatment of the American flag. Yeah, not much is really... Michael Phelps may owe a lot of money in taxes. I thought that was a black thing. See? More racism. And not a lot is really going on here, folks. Tomorrow night, I might be at the Trocadero. Will Fitz is going there, so I might tag along with him. But the good news is, because I'm not working this stupid job, even though I'm fired, and I have no income right now, which sucks for me, and my shitty little money, I can get some stage time this week. Yay, stage time. So anything else that you're hearing the show should happen. There should be some sober drunk commentary now that I'm not working, and any coverage or anything else you're going to hear, folks. So keep listening. There's lots more to come.
Yeah, I don't know if I should, go to rehab or not, because I'm extremely addicted.
Okay, to?
Pussy.
Pussy?
Yeah.
Are you eating it, sticking it, or rubbing?
Like putting my face in it.
And that's it?
Yeah.
And you're not addicted to it?
Yeah, I am.
That's not addicted if you...
I like to lick out all the juices and everything.
Okay.
I like to eat it from behind.
Right, so you need help. You need a Sex Anonymous.
Yeah.
Go to, so there's treatment for that.
Yeah, but pussy's like a drug.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very addictive.
Yeah, and it can also be deadly, too.
It is.
It is.
Some girls
of the type of pussy that you're getting.
Some girls have genital warts.
Right. Are you sticking your face in those?
Yes. You should see my face. It's all swollen up like I got out of a boxing match.
Oh, okay.
It looks horrible.
Well, let me tell you this, too. These conversations are recorded, so,
Is that supposed to, scare me?
No, it's not. No, it's not nothing to scare you. So I just want you to be, open and honest about the situation.
Yeah, but I need help.
All right, you need help because you're addicted to pussy.
Yes.
Okay. Here's a number for you to call.
Yeah.
You ready?
You're gonna hang up on me, right?
No, I'm gonna give you a number to call.
Listen, man, I need help.
And
I thought maybe
that will help you.
And I thought maybe you'd be the guy to talk to, but I guess you don't know anything about pussy because maybe you don't get any.
Well, I may not. I may be queer. You don't know that.
Queer?
Yeah. I may like men. I may like, a stick instead of sticking something. So.
Really?
Right.
Oh my God!
Right. So here's a number for you to call, and you can play with them.
Okay.
And I'm sure they'll give you a lot of pussy to play with. And then the most, I understand you're getting pussy.
Yeah.
And you're putting your face in it.
Yeah.
But go look in the mirror and you'll see the biggest pussy.
Good evening, Recovery Connection.
Yes, hi. My name is Chavo. Okay, and I'm extremely addicted, and I don't know if I should go to rehab or not. I mean, I don't know who to talk to about this stuff.
Okay, are you guys like calling from the same number?
What are you talking about?
What you addicted to?
Pussy.
So you're calling from the same number. What's wrong with you?
I'm not calling from the same number.
I'm gonna call the FCC on you, man.
FCC? What are you talking about?
The federal. Listen.
Hey, there's a tater. Hey.
This is a helpline for people who want help.
Yeah, I do need help. I'm extremely addicted. I don't know what to do.
Recovery Connection can help you.
Yes, hi. My name is Chavo, and I have I'm really addicted, and
How many times are you gonna call you tonight?
What are you talking about? This is my first time calling.
Sir, you need to find some hobbies or something.
What are you talking about, Holmes?
And find some hobbies or interests or.
I can't, man. I'm addicted to pussy.
Okay.
There's a tater. Hey.
Yeah, it's the Philadelphia comedy bad guy. Philadelphia's very own bad guy. That's right, folks. It all happened in a day. How did this happen? Well, it's Thursday night here, and here's the skin dig. Pretty much, that's a word I just made up of what happened. I went to the Trocadero for the first time. It's a theater for an open mic called Comedy's Liberty. Run by Mike O'Donnell, somebody who, when I started comedy, I met that guy a few times. He's been around for a while, long time. And Hannah, who I haven't met actually, but I know who she is. And I went there for the first time, and, I had a good time with the open mic. I did a World Star hip-hop joke, which anybody can do, but the reason why, well, pretty much, long story short, I did a World Star hip-hop joke about recording people and how people don't help each other because people are on World Star or something like that, and the person ended up dying because I didn't have 4G, something like that, and a comedian did it word for word at the next open mic I went to, which was Wankers Wednesday. So this comedian, Abuku, whatever his name is, he's a African comedian. He doesn't sound African, but he's a whatever. They put him on before me at the Wankers. They bumped me for him. Okay, he does the joke right in front of me. So I'm not pissed, but I'm like, wow, he did that joke. And I was thinking, if we both have a similar joke, why would he do the joke? Like knowing I did it because he was in the room when I did it at the last open mic. Why would he do it? You know what I mean? Like, why, if we have the same joke, why would he do it right in front of me? Wouldn't he be like, you know what? I don't want to do this joke because I don't want this guy to think that I stole it from him or he stole it from me, so let me just not do it. But he did it. And it was word for word, except he just added Macklemore to it. So I was like, you know what? So I saw the guy, and I was going to approach him and say, hey, man, you took my joke. Or at least we have a similar joke and talked about it. But I said every single time I've ever had a conversation about a comedian about stealing jokes, they never admit it. Their response is always, oh no, man, I've been doing that joke for years, man. No, I didn't steal it. No, I've been doing that joke before you. It's never, you know what? Yeah, I did take it. Just like this young comic who took one of my jokes. He told me he would never do it again. And then he did it a few months later in front of me. So I said, you know what? Fuck this. So yeah, I had 3 beers in me last night. And I went on Facebook, and yeah, listen, I do admit I should have talked to the guy about it. It's cool to talk to the person face to face about it instead of blasting them on Facebook. But I don't know this guy, and I'm not a part of that whole Center City comedy thing. Because let's be honest, there's 2 comedy scenes. There's a Center City comedy scene everybody wants to be a part of. That's the Mecca, and then you got the little nugget the little shit nugget of the comedy scene, which is the Northeast Comedy Cabaret and the suburban scene. So I said, look, I'm not going to fucking go up to this guy because, you know, I don't know him and stuff, and I know he's going to... So I went on Facebook, and yeah, I should have said it to his face, and I said what I had to say, and then sure enough, Eddie Gallagher, who likes to stir things up, he messaged him and told him to friend request me so we could talk about this, and then later, Eddie Gallagher posted, he screenshotted my whole post, and he put it on Ibuku's page. And all the Center City comics, of course, started trashing me, going, oh, he's just a Northeast hack, and oh, he only says the N-word during his set, and the C-word, and necrophilia, that's all he does, who would steal from him, and stuff like that. And I didn't say anything. And at one point, I was going to jump in, but I said, you know what? Why jump in? Because that's what they want. They're all anticipating me. They all want me to jump in so they can make fun of my grammar if I make one little grammar mistake or something. They're all going to sit there and call me a Northeast cat. I already know what they think of me. They all talk during my set. They all disrespect me in the city. Most of those guys are fucking assholes. Like I said, they all got the attitude that they made it. So I was thinking, why go through that? Why waste my... Even though I'm unemployed and it'll be fun to sit on my phone and on my computer, all right, and go through this bullshit. Why go through all that? Why waste my precious day when I can relax? So I didn't say anything, and the guy didn't say much about it. And to be honest with you, I would like to have a conversation with this guy face to face. I'm not scared of him, but that's usually what I do. But I decided, fuck it. I put it on Facebook. So you take the good with the bad. Even though this is going to burn me in the end, good talk or bad talk, as long as they talk, pretty much some of the comedians were checking out my podcast. I got some views on that. I got a few friends requests. Comedians were thinking about me all day, posting about me all day. Some comedians were, of course, saying shit about me. One comedian, what's his name? I think it was Keenan Cobb. He said, yo, he's been doing that joke for 2 years. And I'm saying to myself, how the fuck do you know he's been doing a joke for 2 years? What do you have, a comedy catalog? You mark down every single joke a comedian does? Okay, let me mark that down in my comedy catalog. He's been doing his joke for 2 years. Like, how do you know? That's how you know it's bullshit. It's a giant clique down there. Every black comic probably stuck to each other's side. Oh, he's been doing this joke for years. Bullshit. He did the exact same fucking joke word for word. I'd never seen him do that joke before until I did it, and he added Macklemore to it. Big fucking deal. So listen, is it possible that I'm wrong? It's possible, but I believe in my heart, my rotten heart, that he took this joke from me. And whether he did or not is irrelevant. I said what I had to say. I got it off my chest. I would like to talk about it to this guy in person, but either way, this comedy scene doesn't give a shit about me, especially in the city, and it's fine, folks. It's not going to stop me from performing. The Jackaboo Revolution moves on. Now that we got that out the way, let's get to the topical news. Lots have been going on. Let me get a swig of water. No one's listening to this anyways. That was some fucking good water. A big topical news story is Amy Schumer and Kurt Metzger. Amy Schumer and Kurt Metzger. Kurt Metzger was going on a rant tirade about rape, and Amy Schumer said she did not fire him as a writer. Pretty much, the show's over. That Amy Schumer show, that shit show I never watched, it's pretty much over. So, that's been going on. So, yeah, I think it was talking about, Kurt Metzger's whole rant. And Kurt Metzger's the type of guy, I mean, it's amazing to me that he is a big comic. Like, Kurt Metzger, he is a headlining comic. You know what I mean? He does well. I think he started out in Philly, actually. He used to travel with Big J. Okerson and Kevin Hart, if I have that right. And this guy just, man, he's worse than me. He likes to rant. I mean, this guy goes on Facebook and says, fuck you, suck my dick, you fucking cunts. I mean, I love this guy. I mean, so he's talking about, I guess, how, you know, guys get accused of fake rape allegations. And man, I mean, just fucking, this guy was just screaming and shit. And Amy Schumer was like, I'm upset in his actions. And it's a whole thing. And then Anthony Cumia retweeted something Kurt said, and Amy Schumer blocked him, which is odd because Amy Schumer had Anthony Cumia on one of her shows. So yeah, I mean, lots of controversy. And I wonder if, I hope Kurt Metzger comes out and starts trashing Amy Schumer. Like, you know what? That bitch did steal those jokes. Because he defended her. You know, they are friends. And I think he won an Emmy for writing on that show. Dr. Drew says he's concerned about Hillary Clinton's health. Yeah, that was Stalker's scary 5 words made what's her name? Kendall Jenner? Is that her name? Kendall Jenner, alleged stalker, repeatedly followed and harassed and chased her. So she has a stalker. Scared the hell out of her. Has just been ordered to stay far away. Siobhan McKenzie has been showing Kendall, shadowing her for a long time. And it came to heat Sunday night in the Hollywood Hills home. He was waiting for Kendall to arrive, which she drove into the gate. He banged on her car window, said, "Can I talk to you?" So yeah, she's being stalked right now. So yeah, that's no fun. McGregor and Diaz get into an altercation at a press conference. I heard he did something. He threw something at him or whatever. This Conor McGregor, he doesn't even fight anymore, and this guy's always in the news. This guy has a great fucking publicist or something. There's an obscene Trump statue mysteriously appears in NYC. Someone made this. He looks like Hulk Hogan if he retired and he lost all his muscle. He looks disgusting. Someone found a Michael Jackson bad cassette tape for 25 cents. And somebody's going to buy it. I actually threw my cassette tapes out. I had a Slim Shady LP. And I should have kept it. I threw it away many years ago. Someone would probably buy that in 20 years for like $50,000. RG the Third reportedly files for divorce over new girlfriend. That's his name? RG the Third. Biles warms up to Brazilian boyfriend after a competition. So this black chick has a Brazilian boyfriend. Man, I like to watch them have sex. His big, uncircumcised Brazilian cock and that black pussy. Sorry, everybody. I'm a freaky guy, as you can tell. I think I'm healthy, but I'm pretty... Make-A-Wish Vacation has a nightmare ending. It shows Goofy next to a boy in a wheelchair. Family returns from the Make-A-Wish Foundation to find their house robbed. Can you imagine that this poor kid's dying? Okay, he's in a wheelchair, he's got a brace on, and they leave, and somebody said, "Hey, listen, kid, I don't care if you're dying, I'm going to steal your shit. You're not going to use it anyways." I mean, that's just... Teen charged in grisly murder of man who helped him. Chicago mom sues public school system for handcuffing a 6-year-old girl after taking candy. So this little girl stole candy, and once again, can't punish black people. You just have to say, "Hey, stop stealing that candy," because you got handcuffed. Once again, that's more racism. Well, folks, I've gotten into so much trouble today. I am so sick of being famous. They made Jackaboo famous. They made Jackaboo famous. Alright. I am tired, folks, for being so famous today. Hopefully this thread, I'm not going to post in the thread. Hopefully it just goes away. If comedians can say whatever they want about me, I'm not going to get into this. But anything else that happens, you hear in the next segment. There should be some sober drunk commentary and more fun shenanigans, folks. There's no podcast like this. This is the most real, fucking brutally honest Okay, enough. You don't care. All right.
That clip, flick that clip, twist it around and flick that clip. Grab that tit while you flick that clip. I grab those tits and just spit on my dick. Spit on my dick to a sight of soap. Put a gag you throw it till you start to choke. I joke around a lot, but I ain't playing, bitch. And I ain't going to nut until you flick that clip. Flick that clip and play with those tits and just spit on my dick while I twist your clip. Flick that clit. Your clit is so sensitive, I gotta play with it. Sometimes I lick it, sometimes I lay with it. I smack it around, you don't seem to mind it. Had to use a magnifying glass to find it. When I finally found it, I was like, what the fuck is this? You said, that's my clit. When I eat your pussy, I'm like a beast. I got some yeast stuck in my teeth. That's so gross, I started to choke. Looks like dirty cheese down my throat. Or egg yolk, or yellow smoke. Or more like some sloppy French toast. But anyway, I still lick it fast. Hula Twizzler, right out your ass. Yes, I said Twizzler, cause I got no class. So we see clit, I hope I don't get the class. Flick that clit, flick that clit, twist it around and flick that clit. Grab that tit while you flick that clit. While I grab those tits while you spit on my dick. Spit on my dick to a nice of soap. I go to gag you throw it till you start to choke. I joke around a lot, but I ain't playing, bitch. And I ain't gonna nut until you flick that clit. Flick that clit and play with those tits and just spit on my dick while I twist your clit. I wanna pinch your nips while you jerk my dick. I know you like my tip, but first just flick that clit. Flick that clit. Flick that clit. Just flick it and play with those tits. Play with those titties, girl. Just spit on my dick while I twist your clit. Yeah. Flick that clit, flick that clit, twist it around and flick that clit. Grab that tit while you flick that clit. While I grab those tits, just spit on my dick. Spit on my dick till it's nice and soaked. I'm gonna gag your throat until you start to choke. I joke around a lot, but I ain't playing, bitch. And I ain't gonna nut until you flick that clit. Flick that clit. Just flick it, girl. And play with those tits. Play with those nips, too. And just spit on my dick while I twist your clit. Twist it, flick that clit. A lot of guys don't take care of your clit. And shout out to them, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit the way Josh gives a shit. And you know I'm the shit, so take care of my dick. Cherish it and rub on my balls. Be on your knees and realize you're not so tall. I sip some Snapple off your coochie. Taste my semen, it's made from the best stuff on earth. My dick has some girth. I wanna see semen bubbles when you burp. When you're on all fours, I love that angle. I bust my load right on your ankles. If you get bored, to bang you while you read a magazine. Me and you clit both make a good team. This is the end of the song. I want you to scream like a cat's tail being stepped on. Flick that clit, flick that clit, twist it around and flick that clit. Grab that tit while you flick that clit. While I grab those tits, just spit on my dick. Spit on my dick till it's nice and soaked. I'm gonna gag your throat until you start to choke. I joke around a lot, but I ain't playing, bitch. I ain't gonna nut until you flick that clit. Flick that clit. Just flick it, girl. And play with those tits. Play with those fucking tits. Just spit on my dick while I twist your clit. Twist it, flick that clit.
Saturday night here, and last night I was at Columbus Boulevard at the Morgan's Pier, and I ended up hanging out with Will Fitz and his friend Dan. We went to this Irish pub to have some drinks. We went to this place I'd never been to before called the Moshaloo. It's similar to Morgan's Pier, except it's a boat party. And I went there and had some drinks, and then then we went to this diner and had some food, and I made a mistake of getting these loaded nachos, and I took a really disgusting shit in a Wawa bathroom like 3-something in the morning. So yeah, it was an interesting night last night. Tonight I'm going solo as usual. I'm going to be hanging out in the Old City and Columbus Boulevard type areas. It's rated tonight, and to get some possible, can't guarantee it, some possible sober commentary with drunk people, I'm going to try to record it on my new phone. It's not brand new. I've had this phone for a while now, but I've not tried. Last week I brought my old phone out with me that I still have, and I'm going to record it, so I don't know how the quality is going to sound. It might be worse, might not be as loud, but either way I'm going to check it out. Anyway, let's see what's going on in topical news. I saw there was an abduction caught on tape, but it says alleged, which means this guy just picked up a baby for no reason. Maybe he was just picking up a baby because he was practicing lifting. Why does it say alleged? Alleged means it's possible he kidnapped this person. Elizabeth Smart says that one kind of media made her captivity worse. I wonder if it was that Dave Chappelle bit. Pornography, a new video. Oh boy. So that's the chick that was kidnapped for a long time. Heartbreaking news about iconic Syrian boy's family. It shows this kid and he's like half muddy, half bloody. And I'm not even making a joke. Fugitive tries to fool cops in elaborate way. He looks like Santa Claus. Oh, he was disguised as an elderly man. That's why he looks weird. This guy's a young guy or whatever, and he dressed up like a... I don't know how they... Wait, I gotta read this story. How did they catch him, though? let's see. Someone must have ratted him out or tipped him. Okay, so see the guy. Yeah, he's like a younger guy. This is the man who police in Massachusetts found a Cape Cod home on Thursday where I looked for a suspected drug dealer in his early 30s. This is a suspect, except turns out it's the same guy. Alright, so I don't know how they called him, but yeah, that's pretty, fried chicken chain struggling to stay afloat. It has to show a black guy. Popeye's Louisiana kitchen, filled in the heat of a tough U.S. market. I don't know, I thought Popeyes was doing well, but maybe in a certain... We're talking about the NBA, the USA team versus the countries. Alligator takes down a massive python in a battle. So look at that video if you guys like seeing animals. Kylie Jenner's $50 million birthday bash. Do you feel depressed yet? My parents didn't give me anything for my birthday. Well, anyways, folks, once again, we'll see what happens with the possible sober drunk commentary, and then we'll wrap this drama, plain Jane episode up with some more topical and odd news. All right? All right, sober drunk commentary. I'm trying this out on this phone. It's a new phone. Well, damn, I just started recording. Listen to that shit. Well, it's not like a brand new phone, but pretty much it's a first time recorded. Last week I brought my old phone out here, and I know the quality's better, but I'm gonna try it on this, and if it sucks, then I'll just bring my old phone out every Saturday. But it's 1:55 a.m. in Old City. I'm outside the Cuba Libre. If you hear the music, everyone's blasting it. Yeah, it's party time. Another humid night here in Philly. It's about 85 degrees, if not, hotter than that. Yeah, there's your weather report. I went tonight I went to River Deck. I got out here about 9:40. I did my Jägermeister thing where I, pretty much, fucking drink about 4 or 5 shots of Jägermeister, and I got pretty much drunk. And then I drank 2 bottles of water, and I took a monster piss. Then I walked down the scary bridge. Now that there's a detour, I had to walk down that fucking bridge. I feel like I got hit by a car. Walked down there until I got to River Deck. And River Deck was pretty good. I mean, lots of nice black ass down there, I guess you could say. I didn't dance on it. There was like these 4 or 5 black chicks. They look young, like 21, 22. And they were just twerking on everybody. I saw them grab this guy's dick. Damn, I should have danced with them. I was stupid. You know what I'm saying? I should have did that, but I struck it. I didn't even try. But what are you going to do? So yeah, I didn't do anything. I watched them and didn't do shit. And there was a lot of black ass in there, like I said. I mean, all different types of ass. And then I went to Morgan's Pier. Morgan's Pier was just so fucking crowded, man. That was a waste of money. I was only in Morgan's Pier for about a half an hour. And then there's music, there's police chases, there's street harassment. Folks, this is the only podcast where an out-of-shape gentleman who has no friends, no value, no social circle, goes out by himself, and he gets coverage of this madness. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm still outside the the Cuba Libre, and it's and like I said, I'm recording this a little too early. It's not 2 a.m. yet. Usually around 2:05. It's 1:57. Well, that's when the street harassment happens. That's when and I see girls already starting to come outside. There's not a lot of Cuba Libre looks dead as it is. It's summertime. It's really hot, and plus on Saturdays they charge $10. So why go there and pay $10? You know what I'm saying? For a fucking $10 cover, for what? To dance with, and then on top of that, it's all fat bitches, and they don't want to dance with you. They all think they're too good to dance with you, and they're fucking not worth shit, So, not worth paying that. And then this other place, Blue Martini, they charge $20. And they fucking pat you down, which means someone's been shot in there before. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I decided not to go there. So yeah, it seems like a lot more people went to the Blue Martini than the Cuba Libres. And I see an Uber driver. I actually signed up for Uber yesterday, and I could just start driving. I thought someone was supposed to come out and inspect your car. I don't think no one comes out to inspect your car. I think you just take a picture of your license, your registration, and your insurance, and then they just say you can start driving. But I thought someone had to come out to inspect your car, you know. But I guess not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, lots of tails now starting to come out the bars. Mostly nice black tail. I have no chance with any of this kind of tail, regardless of the color, size, or quality of the tail. But yeah, I don't know how the Uber thing's going to go, because it sounds like an easy job, but it's not, because you have to fucking let people in your car, and then you have to drive them. And it sounds simple, but it's not really. I mean, some people don't show up, they cancel. Some people, they're fucking just weirdos and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, but it's like, I got no choice. I don't have any income right now. And I'm not broke, like I'm not dead broke, but I need to do something. If I don't do something by next month, not the month after, that's it. All my money's fucking gone, you know, which is, I don't know, that's fine, but I gotta do something, man. So yeah, I'm gonna try this fucking Uber shit and see how it goes. It's worth a shot. I mean, it's like it costs us money to sign up or anything. It's just, you know, like I said, I thought somebody came out to inspect your car, but it turns out they don't. So that's kind of weird. Because I thought Uber had like a liability. I guess not. So if they don't have a liability, that's kind of weird. Like, what happens if you pick somebody up and then your car just breaks down and then a car just smashes right into you? Wouldn't Uber have a liability for that? I mean, they're still a company, you know. So I don't understand how that works. But yeah, lots more people are starting to come out. It's officially 2 a.m., folks. Happy New Year's. And now people are officially coming out now. So yeah, I'm standing here on the 2nd and Market, right outside the Cuba Libres. Well, not dead outside, because that would be weird. If I was dead outside, I'm pretty sure the bouncer would be like, hey, you gotta move, get away from me. All these bouncers are always like, I need you to get away from me. Okay, yeah, I'll get away from you. You know, so it's always the same thing. I feel like it's deja vu. It's always the same shit. It's always the flower lady comes by, and they're always trying to like sell flowers to couples, or guys trying to pick up girls. And people do buy flowers once in a while, but usually it's drunk people, and it just doesn't make sense, you know. But it's like, it's the same shit. Sometimes there's a fight out here. Sometimes there's somebody puking. That usually happens. But yeah, Ubers are starting to line up. Lots of booties starting to come out. Once again, I got no chance with the booty. I don't even try anymore. I used to at least try. I'm done. I just decided, you know, I'm fucking 30, you know, now. Not to say that's old, because people don't know what I am. But still, it's like, it's just like, I feel like I've tried this pickup shit so much, and it doesn't fucking get me anywhere. And on top of that, I go out by myself, you know, because I tried the whole fucking wingman thing, and it just fucking sucks. These guys fucking stink, you know. And so I go out by myself and do this shit, and it's, when you're by yourself, you kind of need a buddy, you know. You need somebody, because you look like a weirdo if you go by yourself. I was telling my friend about this yesterday. So yeah. Oh, people are just going through lights. Oh shit, a whole gang of motorcycles are just going through the light. Just fucking look like this whole gang. Look, they're cutting people off. Yeah, that's right. You got a car. Run that fucking guy over. You know what I'm saying? If you got a big... These guys are checking me out. Why? They didn't like that at all. They're looking at me, girls. They're gay. Yeah, so I said a really funny joke. These creepy guys that were on motorcycles, they were looking at these girls. They're trying to show off, and they were like, damn. So I said out loud, these guys are checking me out. And the girls laughed. So it turns out that was actually a good line. And then I used it again, and it also got a laugh. So yeah, I mean, it actually worked because, yeah, these guys are just staring in our direction, but they don't know. And you got to be careful because most guys that ride these motorcycles, well, they're supposed to be bad boys. I don't know if they are. I mean, I highly doubt every single guy that rides a motorcycle is a bad boy. But, you know what I'm saying? They're no stranger to getting into fights. I mean, you got a gang with you. Of course, you're going to sit there and talk trash, you know. So, and plus, I'm by myself. So, yeah, it's easy to... It's easy to get yourself in trouble like that, so you got to be careful. But I don't think they heard me. It was perfect because I said the line. You know what I'm saying? I said the line, and the girls heard it because they were closer to my side. The guys didn't hear it because it was on the other side. So the lie was perfectly delivered by me. Once again, I'm just such a great comedian, even out here on the streets, folks. And I'm 10 minutes in recorded, and I haven't said anything probably relevant to this point. But yeah, it's 2:04 right now, and I don't know how long I'm going to record this shit for. Don't know if I should go for a long segment or should I go for just a basic. I should just go for a basic segment because nothing good comes to this. No one listens to this show really. Although this week, because I got into the controversy, I was getting some YouTube views from that. You know what I'm saying? So I did get some views. Wasn't as much as I, wanted, but still, like I said, it was still publicity. It's pretty cool, you know? But yeah, man, people are starting to sit down now. Like this one, there's always one girl that needs to be fucking carried out. Yeah. And one thing I made me realize tonight is every single group of girls has one fucking lesbian with them. Like one fucking butch, like, I'm a guy lesbian. And it's just really weird because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, why not just hang out with a guy? Why fucking hang out with a butch lesbian? But, I don't know how that works, but that's every single group that I've seen tonight. They got at least one of them in there. So yeah, it's a weird city. I made me realize. I mean, like I said, that's just, I guess, my racism is, there's a lot of white girls with black guys. It's like a liberal thing, and then every single group of girls has a lesbian with them. So I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a black guy. I'm not gonna end up doing well. So that's why I don't do well. That's why I don't try anymore. Because I feel like no matter what I do in this city, folks, it's not good enough. It's my race, it's my look, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not tall enough. It's always something, And it's like, why try at this point? Why fucking try at this point? It never goes really anywhere. So yeah, man.
Can I get an Uber with that?
Yeah, people are getting inside the Uber and such like that. Now a lot more girls are coming out now. Some of them were just using the bathroom and waiting for the Uber and shit. Now they're officially starting to come out now. So yeah, now it's getting really loud, and that means the street harassment, folks, is officially happening. You heard it, folks. I predicted. I said usually it's 2:07, and it's 2:07 right now. So that's usually how it happens. Usually at 2:07, that's 7 minutes after the bars close. Usually that's when all the street harassment. You say, because it's summertime, there's girls down here, don't get me wrong, there's a good volume, but usually it's packed down here. I'm getting very tired. I mean, I have to go down to the train station and sweat my balls off waiting for a train. So once again, I guess I'm gonna wait about 13 minutes or so, and then head down to my train. Like I said, I don't want anybody to think I'm only into black chicks, but black girls are the only girls who even look at me. You know what I mean? Like, even if they're just joking around with me, if they just flirt with me, they're just playing around, they at least acknowledge me. No other type of girls like even, do that. Yeah, no other type of girls really do that. So it's like, that's why I guess when I go out, I'm tempted to dance with black girls. Like, I don't go after them. I don't ask them out on dates. I don't, try to get their phone number or anything. I don't try anymore. But I'm just tempted because, the other girls are just so fucking stubborn. And I'm not saying all black, or, I'm not saying all of them are like that. They're all wonderful. I'm saying that compared to other races, they're so down. Like the girls I was talking about tonight, the 5 girls that were twerking and grabbing on the guys' dicks and shit. They were wild, man, but they happened to be black. They were just grabbing guys' dicks and shit. They were twerking. One girl, she was skinny. She was like short and skinny. She had this big fat ass, just bouncing. She was just driving everybody crazy. She was really just like shaking the shit out of her ass, you know what I mean? Just driving everybody nuts. And that's the power they had. That's the only power they really have. So once again, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go out and just trying to go out and have some fun. Dress up in a suit. That's all I'm trying to do. But it's hard to do that because no other guys, like I said, all these pickup guys, they don't want to work together. It's every man for themselves and shit. It's like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck there's no winging out here. There's no support. It's just a bunch of fucking guys. And it's like, well, why try at this point? That's what I'm saying. There's 2 guys in front of me just yelling at girls that walk by. This is interesting. All I have to do is just talk to my phone. And that's how it is. All I have to do is just maintain my cool. That's all I'm doing right now. These 2 guys that are sitting in front of me, they look so thirsty. They're just sitting out there with their fucking heads out the window. Me, I look like I'm talking to somebody on my phone, even though I'm actually not. I look like I'm busy right now. I look like I'm wearing a black shirt with some shorts. So yeah, I don't look like I don't got my suit jacket on like I'm doing business, but I look like I'm mingling or something. I'm like, all right, I have some sort of value. Hey, I'm talking to somebody. Really, I'm not talking to anybody, as I have no one to talk to. I did run into a few guys tonight that I see. I saw this one guy I haven't seen in about a month or two. He got into a car accident. He was an Uber driver. Hope that doesn't happen to me. And I saw him tonight. He took the train out here. And I saw some other pickup guys. They're always at the Morgan's Pier. You know what I'm saying? They're always down there. Finally, this guy who was thirsty, who had his arm out the window, he finally put his arm away. All right, it's 2:11 right now. Now, I've been recording for quite some time. Just going to record for a couple more minutes. This one time, I think it was about a month ago, I stopped recording. As soon as I stopped recording, these 2 foreign girls came up to me. No, actually, it was a group of foreign guys. Actually, they came up to me and they started asking me like questions, like, "Hey, they're from Finland. They're pretty cool." And then I think after that, some other people came up to me and started asking me questions. Oh no, these 2 black guys are yelling at these girls, and it was just a really good conversation. I didn't get it on tape. As soon as I stopped recording, that's what happened. So yeah, so that's what happens sometimes. You go home early. It's like that David Tell bit. Oh man, you should have left early, man. What did he say? Oh, you should have hung out, man. That David Tell bit. It's so true. Sometimes you leave early and then some crazy shit happens, and it's like, fuck, I should have stayed, But that shit happens though all the time. See, I had a good spot, and now I got random people just standing around me now. Thank God, people are starting to move. It's so weird. It's like I feel like I'm invisible, like I'm I feel like I had a good spot, and then these 3 thirsty guys just started fucking standing near me. And you don't want to stand near somebody who looks thirsty, because then that's going to make you look thirsty. So now I moved far away from them, because they're a bunch of fucking dopes. Now I got a homeless guy walking around me. That's the usual. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Alright, I've been recording for almost 20 minutes. It's only 2:13 in my train. I just missed it, so the next one I'm gonna have to, if I'm lucky, I'll wait about 5, maybe 10 minutes, it'll come. It's usually how it works. I would drive down here, but it's just, now that it's summertime, I get down here early, so there's no point really, there's no point driving down here. I live right near a train station, so like, why come down here and risk getting a ticket? You know what I'm saying? When I can just fucking, just take the train, and I got a fucking trans pass and shit. Well, really, it's my mom's trans pass. Okay, these thirsty guys are getting closer and closer to me. I'm trying to move away from them because I don't even want anybody to think I'm even with them. Just 3 fucking drunken Hispanic douchebags. I'm not with you. You see a cool guy like me talking to his phone, you're like, come on, let's stand next to that guy. And it's like, no, don't stand next to me, okay? Don't stand next to me. You're not with me, okay? I'm not with you. Go fucking sit down. Get away from me, alright? So I moved away. So yeah, I mean, my buzz is definitely worn off, but yeah, you can tell I'm a little lit. Once again, I mean, I'm a lightweight. I had like 6 shots of, actually not 6, let's say 4 big shots of Jägermeister. But I use water as a chaser, and water's not that great as a chaser. Iced tea is better, but I use water to wash it down. Could have used something better, but shit happens. Yeah, this. I wonder how long I should go. I should make this the whole podcast. I should make this the whole episode. Just do 40 minutes out here, and then put that up as one episode. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the thirsty guys are walking this way. I'm trying to wait for them to pass by, and then I'm going to hopefully go back to my spot for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Alright, they finally left. Jesus Christ. Some guys just do that. They fucking just stand right next to you. And they just fucking... White girls are funny when they yell out in the street, I realize. This one white girl just said, come on, let's go! And I just started laughing at her. You know what it kind of reminded me of? She sounded like Patrice O'Neal doing an impression. When Patrice O'Neal does an impression of a white girl, it's pretty funny and dead on. She sounded like Patrice O'Neal, kind of. Like Patrice O'Neal goes, kind of made me laugh. So yeah, I don't know how the recording's gonna go on this, but if it's shitty, like I said, I don't think it matters. The good news is I do a podcast no one cares about, so I'll just, a lot of motorcycles are coming by. This guy has fucking amplifiers just farting. Damn. My man just sounds like he just doing a drive-by. Do you hear that? He just sounds like he's doing a drive-by. He's just fucking farting right out of his fucking gas tank. But yeah, so I'm going to see how the recording goes on this. If it's decent, I'll just use this phone. If not, I'll bring my other phone out. Doesn't matter. Now there's another 3 thirsty dudes sitting on the corner waiting for girls to walk by. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm at an advantage because I'm by myself. Because there is like one big fat bitch and one skinny bitch just sitting around. It's 2:16 right now. And I think I'm going to stop recording now. Nothing's really going on. Much people aren't passing by. People are just waiting for their ride and just douchebags are driving around. So I'm going to stop recording now. And this is JoshCast Sober Commentary with Drunk People. Alright, going to wrap this episode up with some odd and topical news. It's been a long week of some drama there, folks. But, yep, things happened. I recorded the Sober Drunk Commentary last night, and I think it sounds better with my old phone. Even though, well, actually, I'm not sure. I mean, the good thing, it was pros and cons. The pro with the new phone is it's not over loud. Like, the other phone, it overmodulates because it's nice and loud. But it was, I don't know, I feel like the volume was kind of low. So it wasn't as super loud, but I don't know. But I think I'm going to go back to the old phone. I think that's what I'm used to. Anyways, it doesn't matter. No one's listening to this crap. That's the whole point of the show, right? No one listens to this crap. There's only a little bit going on in the regular news. See Kevin Durant won a gold medal for being a traitor and going to the, the Golden State and such. 5 killed in a machete murder attack in Alabama. Child blamed for deadly wedding suicide attack. Woman has limbs amputated during kidney surgery. I see there's a photo of Kim Kardashian on the beach in a bikini, and well, I gotta be honest, folks, she looks really good. As much as I hate the fact that she's famous, and we all do, man, really nice body there. So we're gonna get right over to the odd news. As I said before, there's not really much going on, folks. Odd news, weird news, strange news, get on that. I see they changed the format of this website that I go to, my secret website. Massive snake skin found in a river where 10-foot snake was recently spotted. So this river is just... Man eats pot brownies, calls family cat a bitch. Know the straight poop about Roombas? Take the FARC weird news quiz. Alright. Giant poop explosions cause crappy commute in Russia. So I guess someone was throwing poop out the window and such. 70-year-old ties to row across Atlantic. My cabin nearly became my coffin, he says. There's a adorable little raccoon saved from a sewer drain. Angry baboon hurls poo at family. A lot of these stories about news. Here we go. This is what I want to hear. Man suspected of having sex with a van. Alright, there you go. Robotic sex dolls are one step closer to replacing humans forever. Yeah, so replacing women, that is. Because, women are just really difficult to have sex with you, unless you're a black guy. Man pleads guilty to hiding 7.2 grams of cocaine in his foreskin. So there you go. These are the stories I like to hear. Buckle your rubber band, seatbelt, and ride this Hot Wheels racetrack. I think I heard about this. Someone built their own Hot Wheels racetrack. That looks awesome. Professional joint roller. I think I wrote this story before. Monkey in diaper attacks a Walmart employee. Man rides a horse into Taco Bell. The internet's freaking out. Alright, so folks, so that's the end of the show. Once again, if anybody listened to any of this, I thank you from the bottom of my rotten heart. And I'll see you folks on the next one. It's JoshCast.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.